Good Moneybag morning, and welcome to the 5th episode of the Day in the Life of series. Halfway through 10, which means we still got a lot to go, and you still have a lot to see. Today we started off the morning here on a beautiful downtown view. Our first stop is about 15 miles southwest of here towards Midway Airport, so we're going to be in for a nice ride this morning. It is about 8:30 in the morning as we speak, so we're just about to ride into that heavy 9 a.m. traffic. With that being said, if you guys are enjoying these videos, make sure to like, subscribe, as it helps me out a ton, but also make sure to comment down below what you guys like about these videos or what you guys would like to see me do, as that way it can help me create content that you guys enjoy to watch, and that is what this is all about. So with that being said, I will see you guys down there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, man, it is a bit of a ride, I will say. I'm not sure how long it's gonna be. Let's try and make this as fast and efficient as possible. And it's a bit chilly out here in Chicago now. I think the temperatures are starting to drop. Season's starting to change. Got my hoodie on. Got to stay nice and warm, especially when we're freaking flying. Nice little M240i. Oh, it's a lady with the M240i. Okay. Oh, Suco. Oh man, what a restaurant. It's like a kind of like a Mexican inspired cuisine restaurant. Very delicious. Very good. In case anybody wants some nice fine dining recommendations. So we are currently on State Street. We got to get over to Wabash, which I actually might have to take Dearborn. I don't know if State Street's open. I just realized that. You know what? If that's the case, I might have to take a right here and then take a left over here on Dearborn. It's telling me to take the bike path. You know what? I'll take the bike path. Why not? I don't know why it's telling me to take this bike path. Wait, this is a one-way bike path. Whatever. I'm just gonna... Sorry, guys. I know I'm not supposed to be riding down this bike path. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't feel too comfortable riding down this bike path, but it is what it is. So... Oh, wait. It splits into 2 lanes right here. Never mind. We should be alright then. We should be all good. Coming up on the drawbridge. Gonna get a nice little view of the sunrise, right? Oh, it's not really that much of a sunrise anymore, is it? Oh man, what a view though. This is a beautiful view to start the morning. Might be able to get away with cutting these guys off because that Volvo is a little delayed. I'm gonna go right here. Thank you guys. What is she smiling about? All jolly and shit. For what? Just kidding, guys. Spread positivity, peace and love. I'm gonna be honest, I've never really gone down this bike path before, so I'm not sure if I should be looking out for people or not. These lights are tripping me out. I don't like being on this bike path. I'd rather just be going the way of traffic. Oh, excuse me. Thank you. No cars. I'm gonna go through you. This is very overstimulating. Holy. There's just so much going on. There's like so many people, so many cars, so many lights to keep track of. I don't quite like this. It's actually making me feel pretty uncomfortable. What's this guy doing? I mean, it does feel like okay, you know, when... Never mind. This doesn't feel okay, guys. And I'm gonna be honest, I kind of have to go slow on these bike paths because there's just too much going on. I honestly don't trust other people, okay? That's the thing. I've said it. I don't trust anybody else. I have trust issues. I trust myself. Other people tend to, let's just say they're not the brightest. It's telling me to take Wabash because I think that those are just like where the bike lanes are at. I think I'd rather just go down the regular streets and go with the flow of cars. Is that a little weird to say? I trust cars on the road more than... Oh my God. I don't trust other people, okay? I do... Never mind. I take that back. Holy shit. I just love how I was saying I trust cars on the road more than I do bikes or pedestrians. And then the minute I say that, the guy just doesn't see me at all. You know what? It's fine, man. I'll give you a pass. These buses are so fat. Taking up all this space. Hogging up all this space and stuff, man. So we're coming up what's considered South Loop over here, and we're gonna be going into Chinatown, going through Chinatown, taking Archer Avenue westbound. and basically just taking Archer all the way back to Midway Airport. I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember where Archer Avenue really is. So the cop precinct is here. So I know this is 18th Street. Archer, actually, you know what? It might be more down. Yeah, I think it might be more down. That makes more sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Archer. Oh, what the hell was that? You know, I used to think bike lanes were pretty well paved, but those must have been the two largest holes I've ever seen on a freaking bike lane. Got a Kong dog right there. I'm not sure if you guys can see it behind the trees. It's like right over there. Tastes disgusting, by the way. Just kidding. If you guys like Kong dog, let me know in the comments below. Which Kong dog do you get? I tried Kong dog. Not my thing, man. I think I tried the ramen one. That one probably was like the worst one to try. I feel like I thought I was expecting some flavor and then no flavor came out. So yeah, welcome to Chinatown, guys. Sometimes I get boba right here at the Kung Fu Tea. Very nice spot. A lot of people go to Joey Plus and stuff. I'm a Kung Fu Tea type of guy, you know, that's just my kind of thing. This is basically downtown Chinatown. I know like their main display is right over here in front of the fire department. This guy's turning left. Right, actually, he's turning right. But they're about to get a yellow. So we'll go after this van. And we're off. Oh, wait, there's a DMV here? That DMV line looks so damn short. I think I just discovered a hidden gem, guys. If you guys need a DMV that's not packed, maybe some nice Chinese ladies, you know, they'll attend you. Not like those old cranky ladies at the other DMVs. Connie's Pizza. I didn't know there was a Connie's here. You guys ever had Connie's Pizza? I've never had Connie's Pizza. The only pizza spots that I've ever had, call me stereotypical Chicagoan, all right, is Giordano's, Illuminati's, and a couple like, you know, family-owned joints where I grew up in Little Village. For those of you who are familiar with any pizza places in Little Village, you got Sally's Pizza, you got Pizza Nova. I think that's all I got. Yeah. But we can't be talking about food right now, man. It's too early. Way too early. I actually do intermittent fasting, so I'll typically have my first meal of the day up until like 3 p.m. But like I'll spend most of the day, you know, drinking water. Maybe I'll have a fruit here and there. And the thing is, I've actually found that intermittent fasting for me is the one thing that allows me to stay high in energy throughout the day. It makes you start the day off feeling a bit hungry. I like that feeling of hunger. Like, I don't know if it's just me, but that feeling of hunger like keeps me on my 10 toes. It's kind of like, you know, you're in battle, you're at war, you know, there's no food around, fighting for your life, making it out the trenches. And then finally, when you make it out the trenches, you might be able to enjoy half a meal. Typically what I'll do is I'll fast, like I said, up until like 3 p.m. And that usually allows me to get some things done throughout the day, or it at least allows me to feel like I earned my meal, you know. By 3 p.m. I should have closed at least one client. I should have probably conducted at least one service. So it's like I should at least get motion going up until that 3 p.m. mark. That way, once I eat, I feel more rewarded. And typically, whenever I do eat a meal, it'll be like a very large quantity. Like, it'll be a large portion. For the most part, consider it 2 portions of what a regular person usually eats.
Chicken leg piece.
I'll usually eat anywhere between like 1,500 to like 2,000 calories in a sitting. And I know calories isn't like the best way to measure what you're eating and all this stuff, but they're healthy, they're healthy calories, you know. They got good proteins, it's whole food. I'm never eating like junk food or fast food. If I am, it's probably because I'm out and about, and it's probably the only thing that I can really source around me without spending that much money.
Oh my god.
I don't trust other people, okay?
Hell no.
To this guy. He's lucky I always wait. Because I know there's always cars who try to beat that yellow and then they don't even beat the yellow. At that point, you're literally just taking a red light, but it is what it is. But with that being said, I'm just about to get to my client's house. So we're gonna let this ambulance pass here. I'm gonna cut and I'll catch you guys in a bit. This guy. Oh my God, lady. Oh my God, lady. Why do people do that? All right, folks, we're back. So on our way to our second client of the day now. We're currently in Garfield Ridge. I have a couple of clients here in Garfield Ridge, and we're actually gonna have to come back this way for my third client, which is ironic because we were probably less than a mile away from our third client, but they're scheduled for a different time, so I have to go over here. We're not gonna go too far. We're just gonna go right next door over to Berwyn. Now, once we are finished up with these clients, we're gonna head back downtown where we started the day off. Man, flying over this bridge is like always super sketch. There's so much wind up here and it's always very unsettling because it's fighting my body. And I feel my body just swaying side to side. So I gotta keep the scooter nice and balanced. Actually I'm gonna take a left here. If that light stays green. If not, I'm gonna have to go straight, but hopefully it stays green. Come on, come on, go, 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 go. Oh yeah, I thought this guy was gonna freaking brake. I thought he wasn't gonna take it. All right, and just like that, we made it to my clients. Pretty easy, pretty short. I'm gonna go ahead, close this deal, and I'll get back to you guys in just a moment. So, just finished up. Nice and easy. Those guys are gonna get the green, yep. All right, I might be able to go after this guy though. Nice. But yeah, so everything went well. This client I had closed about maybe 2 weeks ago, and I'll be coming back to them, working with them for the next week. So we're gonna be coming this way quite often. Right now we're heading to one of my recurring services, literally just where we had came back from in Garfield Ridge. Now, one of the things that I'm actually trying to work on this week is prioritizing tasks and using up my downtime as efficiently as possible. So like these past couple of days, I slept extremely late. We're talking about like anywhere between 3 to 5 in the morning for like the past couple of days. And right now, what I've been doing on my downtime is really just trying to catch up on some sleep. My schedules are very crazy. The only thing is today I don't really have much time to do that. I'm gonna be kind of going everywhere, and I'm really trying to get back on track because whenever I do have to take naps during the day, it kind of makes me feel like unproductive. I fall behind on a couple of things. So yeah, we're gonna try and make today as productive as possible. Whoa, what happened up here? What happened up here? Excuse me, thank you. Just gonna go through the middle lanes. There's a big hole here. There's a big hole here. That was sketch, really sketch. A big thing that I used to do back then was I kind of just used to waste my time watching YouTube all day, and I'd never get anything done, and then I'd feel like because I wasn't getting anything done, but it was my own fault as to why I wasn't getting anything done. So trying to stay on top of everything that needs to get done, everything that I want to get done. That's also a big thing, is separating the things that need to get done and the things that I want to get done. I'm about to sneeze, I'm about to sneeze. That's the first time I've ever sneezed in my helmet. Like, one of the things that I need to get done probably today or tomorrow is I need to head to the junkyard. So just 2 days ago, I was driving the BMW and I hit like a really, really, really bad bump.
Te los vengo diciendo, verga.
And it ended up causing my fuel pump to smack the top hat, which covers the fuel pump. And it made it so that one of the connection hoses cracked because it's made out of plastic. And if you guys remember in my second episode, BMW makes extremely high quality plastic. So yeah, it cracked, and now I need to replace it. So I need to get a new top hat, and I'm probably just gonna go to the junkyard and see if they have any other like BMW 3 Series that I can just take it from. Anyway, with that being said, I'm just about to reach my client's home again. So I will catch you guys once I'm done. So that is my third client of the day. Right now we're gonna go have a quick little meal. It's about that time. I believe we're just coming up on like the 3 p.m. mark, so we're gonna go ahead and have our first meal of the day. Man. This guy's gonna have the turn, right? Yes, okay, we'll just take a right here. Take Archer. Take a left up ahead. That way I don't have to wait for that light. Gotta check my shoulder. Yeah, we're good. Whoa! Ho there. Woo! That got a little scary there. All right, we're gonna cut this guy. Damn, talk about camber. Holy. This guy's wheel's about to fall off. Dude, didn't something just happen on the way here? Why is there cops again? Who did he pull over? Wait. Oh, he pulled over that guy in the red car. Womp womp. I'm actually surprised that cop's over here pulling people over. Usually it's the sheriffs. I mentioned this in like the third episode, I think. Sheriffs like to camp here at this gas station. I haven't seen them in a minute anymore. They used to sit here all the time.
Hello, motherfucker.
Oh, there you are. There's one, there's two. How's it going, officer? Don't mind me running the red lights. Oh, it's a 335D. Got that diesel joint. Oh, nice little diesel 335, baby. Give him a little thumbs up. Oh, it's a lady. Oh my God, that's a whole lady. Dude, that's a whole mom in a 335D. I was about to give him the thumbs up, and then I saw it was a lady, and I honestly think she could care less. Stay there, stay there. No, 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 no. No. Oh, fucking bitch. Yo, this girl better not merge again. I was about to say, she's wildin'. She's wildin'. Yeah, I'm gonna fuel up, get some food. From here, I might just go to the junkyard. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna see if I can close the client, and if I do, I'm gonna just go to them right afterwards. If I don't, I might just hit the junkyard. Or I might just say fuck it and go downtown right now. Why not? It's still very early. I don't think we've hit downtown, at least during the day, in any of my videos. You know, it's either been like really early morning or like or like nighttime. What is up with these cops doing over here, man? This guy's never over here. Oh, he's not even there. What the? Dude, what the hell? Did he chase somebody into the woods? What the hell's going on? Oh. Oh, maybe it was a dog. People are so screwed up, man. Man. Can we hit the right side here? Yeah, I think so. It doesn't look like there's anything sharp. Just a couple pebbles. Just a couple pebbles. Nothing crazy. All right, guys. Well, with that being said, I'm gonna go have my nice little meal, and we're back. So I was originally gonna go to the junkyard, as I had mentioned, but the junkyard was gonna close in like an hour. Oh, okay. Yeah, the junkyard was gonna close in like an hour, so I wasn't gonna have enough time, and I didn't want to be rushed. So I'm hoping that we can hit the junkyard tomorrow. But I did manage to close another client, so we're heading to them right now as we speak. Another client in Garfield Ridge. So that's where most of the video was gonna be today, I guess. It is nice though to get clients within a certain area. It allows me to go to them a little bit easier, and it's also not that far. It's about like a 10-minute scooter ride. Go around all this traffic over here. See if I can turn right at the light. See, this is more like the traffic that I'm used to. Alright, you're letting me go. You're letting me go too? Nice. Okay. Oh yeah, baby. Sun's nice and shining now. Make sure that you guys go out and get some sunlight today, all right? All right, boys and girls. So, we just finished up with our client. We did take a little bit longer than expected, but that's no worries. As long as the job's done and client satisfied, that's all that matters to me. So, we're gonna be heading back. I'm gonna get my truck and we're gonna head to downtown. I need to go to a Whole Foods and drop off some packages that I've been meaning to drop off. Kind of going back to the whole like time management and prioritizing what I gotta do. You know, I've gotten everything that I've needed to do as far as work and clients go, so now it's kind of just time to take care of those errands and all the other things. So we're gonna get the truck, we're gonna head downtown, go to Whole Foods, make a quick little stop, return these packages, and then we'll see what happens from there. I mean, my life is very random, very spontaneous. The most random, spontaneous things happen, especially like on a weekday, you know? It's just an average Monday, and who knows what can happen. So, all right, we're back on the road. We got the nice little daily work truck, the old reliable, because there's no Whole Foods around this area for some weird reason. Like, the closest Whole Foods is like 18 minutes away, which is ridiculous. So I'm better off just going to the one downtown, being that I'm gonna spend the night over there anyway. So yeah. Now, being that we're on our way to run some errands and we've already done our client work for the day, I want to talk a little bit about how I go about planning out my days, managing my time, trying to build good discipline throughout the day. One of the things that I used to run into was I was a big procrastinator. In episode 3, I talked about school not being my thing. Well, a big part of that also had to do with how big of a procrastinator I was with almost anything, not just school stuff, but just chores around the house when I was younger. And unfortunately, that's something that a lot of people tend to do, is people procrastinate. Now, the crazy part about it is sometimes people will procrastinate some of the smallest things, such as errands, like returning an Amazon package. You might be a procrastinator yourself, but something that I've done to help avoid procrastination is if I'm not able to plan out my day the night before, I'll simply wake up and take the time out of my day to really think about what is everything that needs to get done. Oh man, what a view. Look at that. Not sure if you guys can get a good view here of the city, but nice little view here heading northbound on I-55. One of the things that I do to help manage time, help manage tasks, and maintain discipline throughout the day, I prioritize every single task that I need to do and want to do. So for example, if I wake up and I know that I have 2-3 client appointments at a set time frame, well then I know that I have to plan out all of my other things around those time blocks, because those are non-negotiables. So let's say I have an appointment at noon, at 3, and at 7 p.m. Those are all scattered, so that means that I have to pay attention to, one, where are my clients? How long is it gonna take me to get there? And then I'll learn to figure out, okay, if I need to be here at a certain time, how can I map out the route? How can I map out my day? If I have errands that I know I need to run, let's say I need to go to the store, or I need to go drop off some packages, or I just need to go pick up something. Well, then I'll think about where I'm going and what can I get done either on the way there or on the way back. That way I'm efficient about everything that I'm doing. So let's take today for example. Now, because I knew what time I had those clients, I then was able to map out where they were at, taking into account the commute time. Once I got that figured out, I was then able to understand what dead time I had in between, right? So if I knew I had a client at 9 a.m. and I was gonna finish around 9:30, 10 a.m., and then my other one was at noon, and they were only about like 15-minute drive from each other, well, that gives me about an hour and 45 minutes. So what am I gonna do for that hour and 45? I can either, 1, do outreaching, I can either 2, record some content, or I can plan out content, or I can use that time to run errands. But learning how to prioritize what needs to get done what has time blocks already correlated to those things, and then what I want to get done. I'm not saying that you need to go and plan out every single minute of your day. Things will always come up, things are always going to happen, things aren't always going to go according to plan, which is why you want to have a basic idea of what needs to get done and what you are going to do, and then just work off of that. If things come up, what can I move around? Worst case scenario, if you need to reschedule on a client, you need to be ready to do so, and you need to be ready to explain to them why you are rescheduling. The better you are at using your time, the better you will be at making money. If you're building a business, some people will take weeks to get the foundation of their business started because they want to perfect it. But if you, within the first day, are just able to get the basic foundations set up for yourself, you're already ahead of most other people. That being said, I'm about to pull up here on the Whole Foods, and we're gonna return these packages. And once I do that, we'll get back on the road. Let's go ahead and let this guy in the bike pass. Okay. Scan, code accepted. Is this the poly bag? Yes, it is. Okay, next. All right. Well, that was easy. All right, cool. I think that's everything. Oh my God, I unlocked a coupon, guys. What a phenomenal way to return packages. All right, I think we're all done. All right, let's get out of here. That was easy. Nice little, what is it, T6 vet. So, I'm gonna go grab a quick snack. I will be back. So we have finally made it to the end of the video. Now, I chose this specific spot because just look at this view, man. The Drake Hotel, the John Hancock building. And a couple of the lakeshore side high rises. I don't know if it's too dark to see the water right now. It probably is. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. It was lots of fun. We didn't do anything crazy today, but hey, this is a day in the life of, okay? My life isn't always crazy. Woo! Nice little ZL1. I didn't hear the whine. It might have been an SS, but anyway, back to the outro. Make sure to like, subscribe, as it helps me out a ton, but also comment down below what you guys want to see in these videos. And if you've made it this far today, I want you to comment Drake, because we got the Drake Hotel in the background over there. I will catch you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow we are going to hit the junkyard early in the morning and get that BMW nice and dialed in. And with that being said, peace!